Ayan po. Safari Journey Departure Station. Yan, dito kami. Pipila kami. Yung aming sasakyan. Yan, sasakay na po kami. Hello po, Happy New Year!
Hi, good morning.
Good morning!
Welcome to the Dubai Safari Park journey. My name is Ismail. I'll be tour guide in this trip with Captain John.
Hi, Mr. John!
Captain John here in Dubai Safari Park, safety is first, so just keep your mask on. And also, take care while bus driving, take care because some of the road is bumpy.
Yeah.
And let's enjoy our trip. Here in our first exhibit, we're going to see the semi-aquatic animal. We're going to see the third largest mammal. And let's to see the common hippopotamus. Common hippopotamus, yeah. So at the first right side, you can see the common hippopotamus, submerged water, right side.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah, right side, submerged water. Also left side, you can see this. Also left side also, and left side also. Left side and right side.
Here, on the other side.
Hippo, here.
Yeah, hello. Oh, naligo siya. Naligo siya. Lumubog na.
Right side and left side. Hippo, hippo,
Nagtago.
hippo. Say it Islam. Say it Islam.
Only sleep, bro.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Hippo can hippo spends 16 hours submerged in water because sensitive skins. Yeah. Also hippo is herbivores animals. Herbivores.
Ayun na, lumulutang.
Hippo
Natatakot.
also herbivores animals. Even that is considered as the most aggressive animal in Africa. It kills around 500 people each year in Africa.
Oh.
Yeah, territorial animals. Next year we are going to wetland.
Hindi pa yun naka-video.
Here in front of us, you can see the white bird with red leg. White bird with red leg.
Oh.
African spoon pill. The pill shaped as a spoon. Here on the left side, you can see it, and right side also. You
Oh,
can see it.
yeah, yeah.
The
Ah,
African
yun.
spoon pill. The African spoon
Wow.
pill. Yeah. The pill shaped as a spoon.
Oh, yeah,
And also you can see
okay.
the glossy ibis, the black bear, the glossy ibis. The glossy ibis. Yeah. The glossy ibis. Left side. Glossy ibis, the name came from the shiny feather.
Uh-huh. Andito na naman.
In front of us, the left side over there, you can
Wow.
see the giraffe.
The giraffe.
هنا كمان في شرف في اثنين هنا في اثنين بص دول
Here next we are going.
Ayan, tapos na po kami sa Explore Village. So, pupunta na po kami sa Asian Village. Ayan na, kuba-kuba na po. Ayan, dito na po kami sa Asian Village. Ayan po. Medyo parang uulan siya. unahan natin makikita is yan. Ayun siya. Ayun siya, oh. Yun sila. Yan. Yan.
Meron pa ito nakapatong doon sa yung brain.
Ay, oo nga. Andun siya sa may ano. Ha, puti niya ang isa. Ayun siya, maingay siya. Grabe. Yan po is mga bear. Ganda ng higa ng mga bear. Black bear pala. Yan. Ito sila, oh. Ayan, sasakay na po kami.
Pero ang liwanag.
Bila may sitsaro din yun.
Sitsaro? Sige, magpansi tayo.
Wala naman din eh. Yan, may show po dito. Sila po yung Ron and Pam Vlogs. Nag-vlog din sila. Yan. Yan na po. Nagre-ready na po sila.
By the weather, you're still here, guys. Thank you so much. And again, a happy New Year to all of you. All right. Well, my name is Jay, and today I have my partner with me, Cash.
Yes.
All right. So tell us, are you guys excited? You are. That's great.
Alright, since everyone is excited, how about we start the show with a competition? Let's bring out the contenders.
All right. Bring out the
Wow!
contender.
Sabi na nga, Ibon.
Okay, well, we have the African Grace. On my side, I have Michael together with trainer Kimberly.
And over here we have Oscar together with trainer John.
Parot.
Wow. All right, trainer John. Now this time, let's see who will segregate this rubbish faster, okay? Now, Michael, are you guys ready? Yep. How about you guys over there?
Oscar, are we ready? John? Okay, we're ready.
Okay, ready? All right, well then, ready, set, go!
Wow! One!
Great job there, Oscar. Try again next time. It's okay. It's the new year, new training. Alright, now as fun as this may seem, you know what? African
Hey, dito ka!
parrots are actually facing a lot of problems in the wild and are actually going extinct. So you know what? Let's all do our part to help protect the African gray parrots.
That is right. So if we do want to see these birds in the future, we must start protecting them now. All right, so everybody, have a round of applause for African birds. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, you know what? It's not just the African grays who are facing all this in the wild. There's still a lot of them. We're going to meet some of them today. First up, why don't we start with the otters?
By the way, guys, just a safety reminder, the rain has come, so if you can, please avoid the rain and go under the shade. Alright, these are our Asian small claw
Ay, ang cute
parrots.
nila!
You know what? They are now on the list of animals with the highest level of protection from the wildlife trade.
That is true. Well, that's because they're taken as pups or babies for use as pets and attraction. Mainly because they are the smallest species of otters. In fact, they're being used as domestic pets for otter cafes, when wild otters are interacting with paying customers.
That is right. Now you know what? Otters cannot stay on land alone. They are semi-aquatic mammals. What does that mean? Well, that means they spend both their time on land and of course in water. But they spend most of their time in the water looking, swimming, and hunting for their food, which comprises of fish and a variety of shellfish.
Alright, everybody, enough for this cute little animals. I want a round of applause for our Asian small claw otters.
Woo! Ang cute!
So much, guys.
Alam ko, saan pupunta?
Okay,
Oo nga.
now, this time, I would like to bring out another feathered friend. Let's call on stage our hornbills.
Hornbills, wow!
Let's go.
Train na. Wow!
Alright, so Harry, why don't you go to catch, and then I'm going to call your partner, okay?
Let's go.
Alright, now let's go, Denise.
Wow!
There she is.
Alright, these are our hornbills. They're called blind hornbills. Now, what is unique about them is that they are dimorphic. What does that mean? Well, that means you can easily distinguish a male from a female based solely on their appearance. Now, can you see these hornbills look different? The one over here on your right has golden feathers, while on there over on your left has all black feathers. Now, can anyone tell me which one do you think is the female? Is it this one? This one, right? Yeah? Well, actually, the female is over there, the leaf side.
That is right. Well, you know, black hornbills or Papuan hornbills, they're also endemic in eastern Indonesia, Australia, and even as far as Solomon Islands. Well, I don't know if you guys can see, but if you look closer, you know what, hornbills, they have eyelashes. Can you guys see them? Yeah, it's very long and it's very prominent. Yeah? Well, they use those eyelashes to protect their eyes from dust and debris. I'll try to move closer to me on your seats, okay? So you guys will have a better view of our hornbill. You don't want this? Alright, there you go. Everybody have a big hand for our Papua hornbill.
Yay!
Great job there, guys. All right. Now, if you like, kind of like the guys over here, since it's raining, you can move a bit, okay? Just for safety reasons. Moving right along, how about this time you welcome
Yung sa
to the
ulan.
stage animals who are actually mistaken as pigs. They look like wild pigs, but in fact, they are not. They are very spiky, or they have spikes on their back. Can you guess what animals they are?
Crocodile.
They're big and they have spikes. Starts with the letter P.
Yeah, someone said the answer here.
A porcupine.
Porcupines.
Porcupines! Ang cute lang sila!
Here they are. Look at our visitors. These ones in particular are our Indian crested porcupines, the third largest rodents in the world.
That is right. Now, of course, the best defense mechanism for the porcupines
Yung mga ano nila,
quills
spikes.
on their back. And you know what? They don't actually
Ang cute
spring
nila.
out. What they will do is they will turn their backs on the predators and then push their spines in the predator's mouth or even their claws. It's very painful, right? All right, how about we give a big round of applause to our porcupines?
Alright, now let's move on before it starts to rain very hard. Okay, you know what? Because of deforestation, a lot of these animals, they find it hard to find food in the wild. So they have to look for another way to survive, right? Just like this next animal.
Ano to?
Can you guys see them? What are they? Raccoons, that is correct. Now as you can see, the rubbish bins are the raccoon's favorite. You know what, in the wild, they are so clever that they have learned that their food doesn't have to move around. So what they do is they will just wait for humans to throw their rubbish.
That is right. Now, of course, we do not like raccoons because they make a mess of our rubbish. So some will shoot them or poison them. Not knowing that raccoons actually mainly feed on rodents. So imagine if we will have no raccoons, then we will have a lot of rodents. And we do not want that to happen, right?
Of course, we don't want that. All right, so everybody have a big hand for our
Raccoons!
Okay, now this next animal that we are going to have on stage is actually the world's heaviest flying birds. Do you have any idea who they are? Well, here they come, the great white
Ay,
pelicans.
ang galing! Wow! Wow, ang galing! Ganda!
Okay, well pelicans are very famous for that large pouch under their bill, right? That is what we call the ruler pouch. You know what, many people mistakenly believe that they use that pouch to store food. Like this is
No,
lunchbox.
wala.
But no, that is not true, alright? Now they use that, as you can see right now, as a fishing net. Now what they will do is they will scoop up the fish in the water, just like that, and then voila, they have their meal for the day.
That is right. Now, pelicans are opportunistic feeders, meaning their diet does not stick to one thing alone. So if their natural habitat, like the large lakes and rivers, cannot support these giant birds, well, they have learned that all they actually have to do is go to where us humans farm,
marunong
go to
sila.
fish farms, steal food from
Galing.
them. Very good, right?
Natututo sila.
Now, a big round of applause for our great white pelicans.
Galing!
Are you guys having fun so far? Yeah? Do you want to see more animals despite the rain? Can you see a thumbs up?
Yeah, just to confirm if you guys are having, can they hear a round of applause? Alright, it's good to know that you are. Okay, now, I have a question. What birds are those at the back?
Ay, parrot! Parrot!
Parrots, that is right. So specifically, we're calling them parrots. Yes, they're under the parrot family. Now we often see them sitting in small cages inside pet shops, right? But do you guys know they're big flyers? Check this out.
Where are they? Oh my.
and gold macaw. All right, so with that, everybody, have a big hand for those beautiful birds. Come on.
As you can see, macaws are excellent flyers. All right, now there's still a lot more that we can learn about the natural behaviors of animals. By visiting parks, zoos, and other conservation centers, we get to know more about them. Just like the next animal joining
Ayan
us
na.
on stage, let us welcome the Coati Moon.
Wow, cute! Wow! Ay, ayan na sa akin siya, oh.
Alright, these
Cute!
are the Coati moonbees. They are tree climbing animals. They have very sharp claws that help them grab onto the trees so that they can climb higher, and they have long tails to keep them balanced so that they won't fall off the tree.
That's right. Well, there are omnivores and they eat almost all kind of fruits. Right now we're feeding them watermelon and banana, but they also eat small insects and small mammals. I don't know if you guys can see, but actually, if you look closer, Coatis, they have beak-like snouts that they can rotate for up to 60 degrees to help them find food on the ground. And just like their raccoon relatives, these animals are very creative and resourceful. Good job. All right, let's go. Okay, so everyone, have a round of applause for our Coati moonbees.
Now, of course, Coati moonbees are cute, right? But of course, they are wild animals.
Nauwi din
Keeping
eh.
wild animals as pets is actually associated with many potential problems. Number one, it is unsafe. Number two, it is unethical. And number three, it is actually illegal. So why don't we choose animals specifically bred just for us? They're called man's best friend.
No?
Do you have any idea who they are?
Yes, dog!
Yeah, they are the dogs.
All right, come on.
Ah, cute!
Okay, everybody, I would like to introduce to you our corgi. His name is Courage, together with Trainer Kimberly. Now, having a dog as a pet will give you a great companionship and a happy life. Watch this. Okay, the Courage. How about a wave goodbye before you go? Come on, say goodbye to our friends. Say bye. Alright, this is not amazing, right? Everybody have a big hand for Courage. Together with Trainer Kimberly. Okay, do you guys want to see more?
Yes!
I can't really hear you, so let's try that one more time. Do you want to see more?
Yes!
Alright, that's more like it. Well, then sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Nako, yan na. Para nakatago. Ayun, ayun. Oh, grabe oh. Wow! Wow! Bumalik siya! Ang cute niya!
So as much as possible, please adopt and don't shop. Thank you.
That is right, Jay. Yeah. So you see, guys, all the animals that you see in the show are just a small representation of their cousins in the wild. So, Hey Hey has a message for us. Hey, 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 hi. Is that for me? Okay, thank you. Hold down.
Thank you so much, Lady.
Thank you so much, Hey Hey.
Just want to say hi.
All right, Hey Hey has a message. Let's see what it says.
Could be.
It says, save the wildlife, save our future.
Oh, that's a nice message. Save wildlife, save future. Okay, well, you know what? In our own very simple way, we can do our part to help. Kids, did you know that just by throwing your rubbish straight into the bin can make a lot of difference? Now, Mara, can you please show us how? Where is Mara? There he is. Hey, Mara, rubbish on the floor. Show them what's up with that. Mix it up and we're going to take it like twirl around. What? There you go. Drink it around a bit.
See guys, if Mara can do it, surely we can too. Now that you know more about the current state of our environment, I think it's about time to share and most importantly, do something about it.
That is absolutely correct. Everybody, at this time, we would like to say thank you for watching and for listening to our show. And we hope that this is not the end, but rather a beginning of something new.
Tapos na.
Yeah, so on behalf of myself, my awesome partner Jay, the trainers, and of course all these beautiful animals, we'd like to say thank you all so much for joining us here today.
Alright, now we do hope you enjoyed the show, and we hope that you guys are having a very great day. Only here